This protest is a day-to-day struggle. It's 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, and the protest has to be a daily protest to, let the government know that our voice matters. The fact that in Kathua you had an 8-year-old child who was brutally gang raped and murdered as a crime of ethnic cleansing, that you had political leaders across party lines take to the streets with our Indian flag and in defense of the rapists, it's just something you've never seen before. It was just no child's body should be subject to that kind of brutality, let alone on religious grounds. I am a lawyer and a social activist. Back in August 2015, along with a group of fellow young, amazing feminists, we started an organization called She Says, which is a youth-led movement in India to fight against all sorts of gender-based violence and discrimination and fight for equality. At that point, I started receiving extremely targeted, aggressive death and rape threats. I'm following you, I have people following you, I know where you live. I think the idea of a woman claiming agency, an idea of a woman assertively demanding for her rights, assertively fighting for justice, scares old structures. And these weak people, the only thing that they can resort to is going online and threatening us, thinking that that is somehow going to silence our voices. But while I'm still here, I'm still fighting, so yeah. It's obviously taking a toll on them, but I have an incredibly supportive family. My family realizes that the work we do has a significant impact on people's lives. Everything is tough. They'll object to you being a woman, they'll object to you being young, they'll object to you wearing Western clothes, they'll object to you wearing makeup, they'll object to you speaking English, they'll object to you fighting against discrimination based on religion, they will object to you for raising your voice too much. There's this notion of speak up and fight for your rights, but do so politely, without offending people too much. I dream that we don't pass on these realities to our future generations as accepted way of life. That mothers don't have to tell their daughters marital rape is a way of life. You just have to adjust to it. I dream that, more children are not being subject to child sexual abuse like so many of us were. I dream that equality would be a normal way of life, and more than anything, my dream is to, for She Says to not be needed.